We were only blamming made a cheesecake, lads and ladies. Well, I'm going to be completely... Let me put this down. This is a ridiculous thing to hold in my hands whilst I'm trying to vlog. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I am extremely tired, and we are having and have had an amazing time since I last updated you. I really hope you enjoyed that video with Martin last week. Really fun putting that story together. I was hoping to have another story for you this week with Carl/George K, who is the artist that we're with at the minute, but we've been so full on, just busy since, when was it? Since Friday last week, that I just haven't had a chance to edit something together. And I thought, this is one of those kind of tours where you don't want to rush the content to a point that I'm going to look back on it and really wish I had an extra day editing a video together. So next Wednesday, you guys are going to hear the story of George K and how we met him, where it all began. And as always, there will be some kind of meaning in it. I already know what the storyline is going to be, but I want to take some time on that. So I hope you forgive me that this is going to be a really super quick update. We literally have half an hour to film and me to get this down. So I'm also not going to edit the video too much. So I'll try not to ramble, but I want to give you a full tour, tour update on how the album's going. I don't know where to begin because so much has been happening. We were in Hamburg and literally tonight, which is yesterday for you, I put a little video out fixing my Nord, and us arriving in Hamburg, you got a little taste of what it was like when we met George yesterday. So I think the main things I want to touch on, I want to first give you a huge thank you to everybody that's watching the daily videos. They've been a real experiment on, I've been a bit unsure on whether or not they've been the kind of videos that I want to put out. I'm like, is it diluting the channel too much? But I think you guys are really enjoying them. It's giving you an insight into what it's like on the bus, on the day-to-day, a bit more behind the scenes of what looks like the perfect tour. We're having a blast, and it's nice to share that with you. And also, it's going to be nice for me to look back on them. So I'm glad I'm doing them. It's nice to be back on it again. They're just really difficult when we have... When did we say we arrived? Was it Thursday we arrived into Hamburg? Yeah. And it's Tuesday now, and we've literally not stopped. We've been welcomed into Carl's family like no other. We have had meals every day. We've not cooked a meal since Thursday. We've had lunch at his grandma's twice now. All sorts of gifts. We've been out and about, recording really cool music. Oh, the place that we were at today was unbelievable. Anything else to update? Money situation. I really want to thank you guys. When last week's video, when I announced that we were minus 200, I think it was like £300, just short of, or was it just over? Really can't remember. You guys really pulled through and bought loads of stuff to the point that we are now only minus £3.47 left. I've been paid for 3 t-shirts, but they were paid in cash here, so they're not in the account. So actually, technically, we're in positive, but minus £3.47 from minus... I swear, I think it was about £320 is absolutely crazy. So thank you to everybody that has bought bags. We are now sold out on the bags, and the t-shirts we are shifting again. So these are the last times I'm going to be making these products and these bits of merchandise. So these bags are no longer available. You will never be able to buy one of these bags again. I have other merchandise ideas, so don't worry, we have more products, but when they're gone, they're gone. So if you want a t-shirt, definitely get hold of one of those sooner rather than later, because they are shifting as well. But thank you so much for the support, guys. I mean, yeah, I can never get my head around the support from when you guys react when I need something, when I just simply need some advice on whether to do the daily vlogs or whether or not I need some advice on what merchandise I should order when we have different options and various different things, and I am forever grateful. So I don't need to show you the details. We had quite a lot of outgoings as well this week, like DVLA was £14.50. What else do we have here? £20 for my editing software, which goes out every month. The fuel for the last month was reasonably good. It was £147. I think I only spent 2 tanks of fuel last month, which is obviously great. So everything that you guys are buying is going straight into fuel. We're on our way to Copenhagen now. If you know somebody around that area, do let us know. If you know somebody in Denmark, let us know. I'd love to meet up with them and have a chat, learn about their culture and their areas and where they're from. Make some music. If there's any musicians around, if there's any artists, it would be really cool to get involved in whatever they're creating. So if you know anybody, please do rack your brains and let me know. Send me a message on George Jasmine Holliday on Instagram, or send us an email at team@madeontheroad.co.uk. Now, the other thing I want to do, which I haven't done for a while, and I do apologise, because my favourite thing to do on this channel is to appreciate you guys as much as, I guess, you guys coming to get your updates. And one thing I was doing quite strongly was giving you guys thanks over on YouTube. Just for being there, just for being here and being involved. And I haven't done it for a while, mainly because I've been doing the story vlogs, and I think when I'm doing the stories on Wednesdays now, which were the bus tour updates, when I'm doing the stories, it's hard for me to then somehow include the comments. So without any excuses, I really want to get involved. So the first person I want to thank is, hang on, I need to go to my vlogs. I'm getting lovely comments on all my covers and things at the moment. I don't know where they're coming from, but very much appreciating them. On the vlogs, however, Ella Jo Singer, I would love to thank you for saying your comment. I sang that at the first time. We did a cover of 500 Miles this week. You may have seen it on the Instagram, but we are speaking with Warner at the minute at them potentially putting it out for us. So I don't know if that's going to happen, but conversations are in the air. So hopefully you guys can see that soon. So Ella, thank you for connecting, and thank you for letting us know that you used to sing that at a gig. LAF Licks, or is that LA Flicks? Thank you for the comment on the last video. And finally, a huge thank you to James E for being a recent 5 days ago you joined us, mate. If you're still here, thank you very much for joining. This week actually has been quite quiet on the old comments. I don't know, I think I've been giving off a vibe like I've been busy. And you know when you've got a friend that's super busy and you almost don't message them because you know they're super busy? I kind of feel like that's what my YouTube and my Instagram channels have been like recently. So thank you for leaving comments. Thank you for getting in touch on Instagram. Thank you for all the stuff that you do. The next time I speak to you like this, we will be on our way to Copenhagen. I don't know how long we're going to take getting there. It's quite a long drive, but we're just debating, by we I mean Isaac and myself. He's back here somewhere, he's just cooked dinner. Can't wait to eat it, pal. We're just debating how long we want to take getting to Copenhagen, and whether or not we get there ASAP, or whether or not we take our time and enjoy a bit more of the scenery, and then enjoy the scenery on the way back as well. Wait, did that make any sense? I don't know if my brain is absolutely frazzled. We're just debating how quickly we want to get to Copenhagen, because we've heard so many good things about it. Everyone we speak to is so excited for us that we're going to Copenhagen. So I'm hoping to meet a lot of people, and so I don't know where we're going to be next time I speak to you on this vlog. But just wanted to give you a quick update that we're okay. Everything's good. We released a podcast this week with George, and it's so funny. Like, we had such a blast for 45 minutes. You can find it anywhere. The podcast is called This Is Made on the Road. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google. It's on all the main streaming sites. George will very much appreciate it, and not just me, t'other George, and of course Isaac as well. I really enjoy them actually. Isaac and myself were talking this week about how much we'd love to have our own radio show. It'd be so fun to have our own radio show. And I guess the only way we'll do that is by having a successful vlog. So go ahead and tell a friend this week about it. Let them know there's some musicians having some fun chat show conversations with other musicians all around Europe. I'm going to stop rambling now. Let me know in the comments below if there's any updates you'd like me to include. Next week I think you guys are due a proper update rather than just slung together unedited video. Let me know if there's anything in particular you want to know about the tour or about the bus. we're in the second phase now, guys. We're more than halfway through the tour now. It's weird that we're halfway through the tour, but we're not at the halfway point in terms of location. Like Copenhagen is the halfway point. So we've still got all of that to come, but we're halfway through in terms of dates, which is absolutely mad. I will see you next week. I promise I won't take up any more of your time. Take care, look after each other, and remember, subscribe if you haven't already. Never stop creating. Cheers, guys.